This is the ESPN 1420.com exclusive with Ragin Cajuns senior quarterback Terrance Broadway. You received plenty of preseason accolades. I know you and I were talking about this a minute ago. Left off the Sun Belt Conference team in 2013 in favor of 4 other quarterbacks. Does that still kind of burn you a little bit, motivate you, drive you somewhat?
Yeah, I mean, those quarterbacks was pretty good quarterbacks, but I felt like I was the top of, all those guys. So still burns a fire in me, just continue to work every day.
You played in the Arnell Carriers New Orleans Bowl 3 weeks after breaking your arm. Many doubted that you'd be able to play. Did you ever question whether or not you were going to be able to play?
I didn't know. I mean, we just push it and try to, speed the process up as much as possible. It was a decision that I made for my teammates. I mean, the coaches didn't force me to it, but it's something that I wanted to do. After sitting down and watching out the South Alabama game, it's something that I really wanted to push and try to accomplish. And we got it accomplished the week of.
With all the preseason hype surrounding you and the team, how do you block out the outside noise and just focus on the task at hand?
It's not really as hard as people may think. I mean, since the Sun Belt came out with the release of the Players of the Year and the all-conference guys, I hadn't heard a discussion about it in the locker room yet. So nobody's worried about it. I hadn't seen nobody post it on Twitter, Instagram, or nothing like that. So, I mean, our team is real focused, and we know the goal at hand, and we know what it's going to take to get to that goal.
What part of your game did you spend the most time working on this offseason?
I worked on feet to improve my accuracy, and that really worked a lot. I really worked a lot with this guy named Fernando Thomas who played here back in the 90s, and he helped me out with my feet a lot, and it showed today in the first practice.
Who set that up with Fernando?
He's just a guy that played here, and he always wanted help. He's always working out in the indoor. He also trains Bill Bentley and MJ Melvin White. So just knowing those guys and knowing what they accomplished working with him, I just saw that I just need to be working with him also.
As a Baton Rouge native, Terrance, does the Week 1 matchup with Southern mean a little more to you than if you guys were playing like Illinois State?
It doesn't mean too much different. I mean, it's good to finally get a chance to play against the home team. It's a game. It's a good team. SWAC champions, defending SWAC champions, and they come in and try to spoil our first game. So we got to be up for the task and continue to work daily.
Andre, you've all snapped you the ball the last 3 years. You got new players snapping you the ball like Grant Horst, Eddie Gordon. What's the transition been like?
The transition has been smooth. Grant had a real good spring. Eddie wasn't here in the spring before injuring his knee a little bit in the spring. He had a real good spring. He's picked up the offense well, and he continued to pick it up, and it showed today in the first day of practice. He had a real good day.
What's it mean to be the leader of this football team?
That means a lot. Just to have younger guys look up to you, just try to follow in your footsteps, it means a lot, and I mean, I cherish those moments with my team every day.
I know you're a Walking Dead fan, so is it fair to say you're like the Rick Grimes of this football team?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell my wife that that'd be my character if it was something to go down like that. And we always joke about preparing for the Walking Dead just in case it actually happens.
So I guess that means TJ's Carl, right?
Yeah, he is, and I don't think we'll ever get caught because she was a track athlete, and I'm just not gonna let no walking person, dead person catch me. So
I like it. All right, Terrance, what are your senior year? Before we get to team goals, what are your personal goals?
Just to win every home football game, and just win every game, and play for my teammates, and put my teammates first. And I feel like all my accolades and all that will come along with that.
And the team goals?
Just win every home game, go to a big bowl game finally, finish in the top 25. I know we got a couple of votes early preseason for the top 25. This is a finish in the top 25, and we hold our own destiny with that.
All right, lastly, quarterback Terrance Broadway is going to play word association with us. I'll throw out the name of a person or place, and you just say the first thing that comes to your mind. James Butler.
Quiet.
Daniel Quaid.
Loud.
Michael Quaid.
Loud.
Ragin Cajun fans.
Loud.
Octavian Anderson.
Funny.
Eddie Gordon.
Quiet.
Brooks Hack.
It's quiet.
Alonzo Harris.
Big.
Elijah McGuire.
Speedy.
Mark Hudspeth.
Juice.
Rusty Witt.
Crazy.
Justin Hamilton.
Squeaky voice.
There you go. Corey Trim.
Just Trim. That's all I can say about you.
Larry Pettis.
Senior.
Ephraim Reed.
Clown.
Torrey Pierce.
Quiet guy.
Jamal Robinson.
Clown.
And Terrance Broadway.
Clown.
Terrance, appreciate it. Best of luck this season. We'll all be watching.
Thank you. No problem.